Hi, this is Brenda, and I'd like to show you today the PediSmuter electric callus remover. What this is going to do is it's going to save you a lot of time and energy in the salon when you're doing your pedicures and you're working on those clients with the coarse callus buildup on the bottom of the foot. It eliminates the use of popular rasp and files that we're currently using and gives you the opportunity to do it with less effort, more hygienically, and much safer for your customer. The PediSmuter comes with 3 different sizes of sanding discs. 10 of each size comes with the PediSmuter itself. The first one is the number 60 grit, which is the coarsest grit, and it's designed to remove the most callus that is present. Whenever you have a customer that has a lot of callus buildup and a lot of dead tissue, this would be the appropriate disc to begin your work with. The next disc is the 120. The 120 is a medium grit and a little bit of callus buildup on the skin. And finally, we have the 180 disc, which is designed for polishing and smoothing the foot after we have done the callus removal. To apply the disc to the device, what we're going to do is we're going to take the disc, gently remove the backing from the disc, and then on the face of the unit, gently place the disc onto the unit, and you're ready to go. To power the unit, I'm simply going to reach in and press the power switch, and you'll see the light comes on and telling you that there is power to the unit. Select either the high or the low setting. This was low, and that is high. You can see that it doesn't produce a lot of noise, very gentle little humming. And at the same time now, our band is being rotated in a circular fashion. By using this on the calluses, it's going to gently exfoliate any dead skin cells that are on the surface of the skin, reducing the callus and giving us a much smoother appearance to the foot. When we're ready to use the PediSmuter, what we want to do is use it on slightly dampened skin. I'm going to take a foot disinfectant and I'm going to gently spray the surface of the foot with that disinfectant and then gently blot it off. Once we have cleansed the surface of the skin, the next thing I'm going to do is take a small amount of foot cream and I'm going to apply it to the surface very lightly. We don't want to have too much on there, but just enough to act as a lubricant on the surface of the foot. Next, we're going to take the PediSmuter and we're going to apply either the 60 or the 120 sanding disc. Using the 60 for the coarsest callus that we need to remove and the 120 for the medium. Next, I'm going to put the disc on, we're going to power it, and I start off with a low setting. Taking the PediSmuter, I'm going to start using circular motions over all of the areas that have built up callus and dead skin that need to be removed. Making sure that as I work, I'm going to keep the disc moving so as not to create heat from friction. One of the nice things about this particular unit is that if you do apply too much pressure, it is going to stop the unit. So therefore, it's not going to continue going onto the skin. Once you have the proper pressure, it will work perfectly, removing that tissue. Once you're satisfied that all of the callus has been removed from the surface of the foot, then what we're going to do is we're going to take our towel and we're going to remove any dead tissue that has been removed from the surface. Once again, I'll check, make sure that everything is completely smooth. At this point, I'm going to add a lotion to the areas that I have worked on. What this is going to do is it will rehydrate up the surface of the skin and get it prepped for polishing with our 180 grit sanding disc. All right, after I've applied that to the foot and worked it in, I'm going to take the PediSmuter and I will very gently peel away the soiled disc that I've used. And I'm going to take the polishing disc, which is our 180 grit, and apply it once again to the surface of the PediSmuter. Then finally, I'm going to put the power on, once again come on, and I'm going to take that disc and once again go back over. And what this is going to do is it's going to make that skin ultra smooth and fine, just like a baby's foot. Nice and gentle over every area that we've already done. And it will also exfoliate very lightly any other areas of the foot. Once you're satisfied that the entire foot has been polished and is smooth, you can just turn the power off on the PediSmuter. And as you'll see, the foot is completely smooth, all of the calluses have been removed, and it's nice and beautiful. Once we've completed our pedicure, now it's time to do the final step to clean and disinfect the PediSmuter. I'm going to remove the sanding disc and discard it. Taking a disinfectant wipe, I'm going to clean and wipe down the entire handpiece. That way I'm assured that it is clean and disinfected for the next person. Once that's done, my service is complete. For more information about the PediSmuter Professional Callus Remover, visit us at www.nailsuperstore.com.